Hey guys, and welcome back. This week, there've been I've been watching the retrial of Ray Tenzing. He is a University of Cincinnati police officer who, during a traffic stop, killed an unarmed black man in Cincinnati, Ohio, named Samuel Dubose. Now, to shed a little light on this case, this was in 2015. Um, Tenzing was a University of Cincinnati cop, and he was off campus. He stopped Dubose because he did not have a front license tag. And the guy, this police Tenzing, had on a body cam, and he stated that he asked Mr. Dubose for his driver's license, and he told him he didn't have it. And at that point, Sam Dubose started to crank up his car and leave the scene, and he was shot by Ray Tenzing, the police officer. And at that time, the police officer stated that he had asked Mr. Dubose to get out the car, and that he had his arm in his car trying to get him out of the car, and when Dubose pulled off, which drug him, which he stated that he was dragged by the car, and he feared for his life, so that's why he shot him. But actually, the body cam showed that there was he was not drugged and dragged. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse my English. He was not dragged, and a grand jury indicted him on charges of murder and voluntary manslaughter. And in November 2016, he went to trial, and it ended in mistrial after the jury became deadlocked. So now his second trial is going on now, and I'm just, this is another unarmed black man that the police shot, which, it's kind of going without notice, because it's been, a couple of years, and we've had so many unarmed black men killed by the police recently. So this is not getting a lot of publicity in the news, but with this second trial, they've already found out that this guy Tenzing's partner, who had originally said the man was pulling off and Tenzing was being dragged, he now claims that he was just saying what Tenzing told him to say, that he did not see him being dragged, and he did shoot the unarmed Mr. Dubose. So I'm just wondering how this case is going to play out, and if the Dubose family will get justice, because this was an awful loss for his family. I believe he had like 13 children, and even the University of Cincinnati awarded the family a a substantial amount of money, showing that they saw that this was wrong. I think it was about 4.85 million to the Dubose family. In addition to the financial compensation in the settlement, the school included free undergraduate education for all his children, creation of a memorial in his name, and apology from the school's president. So, this happened after the first trial. So hopefully, this jury that they have now will, the family can find, some justice, because you just can't, put a money tag on a loved one. I mean, I'm sure the family would love for him to be here, but in his loss, I'm sure the money helps. But like I said, I hope justice is found, and that this the police officer who gets you know gets his punishment on what he done, and which can serve a lesson to other police officers. And what makes, another thing before I cut this off, but what makes it so um, racial barrier, again, that Confederate flag, it was just ironic. After this shooting, they found out that Tenzing had on a Confederate T-shirt under his uniform. And like I said, in earlier videos, that Confederate flag, it symbols hatred, and it tells a lot about his Tenzing's demeanor, and what he stands for. That's my opinion. At the end of this video, you can just, leave your comments, please. I'd like to hear from you, and what's your opinion. All right, as always, thank you for watching, and bye bye.